I got so caught up in fast sticks and whatever else. Alright, so, yeah, everybody needs everything except for Jack. So, pro ring for Oboe, a pro ring for Spud, a pro cape for Jack, pro cape for Oboe, pro cape for Spud. Alright, everybody's going to be well equipped now. We just need ribbons to round out our ensemble. I do want to get those heal swords. I do want those. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but I don't want to get into a situation where I want to do some healing and not have them. It'll be better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. You know what I mean? So everybody gets one of these. And what's our next dungeon? Our next dungeon is going to be over in the Earth Cave. No, wait a minute. I want to go to... Let me think for a second here. What can I turn in? I've got the key. I can turn in the adamant. I kind of want to just look for the dwarf cave next and turn in that. I'd rather wait if I have the TNT, actually. Although I do have a key, it's a lot of free checks. There's a couple of... Yeah, you know, there's a couple of just... They're not quick checks up here, but we can see where Lufenia goes. I'm gonna have to buy more tents here in a minute. A Tyro, so I'm gonna have you heal 2, and you heal 2, and you nuke. And we will heal Jack this way. Now we'll do a nuke and 2 heal 2s. That's the Mazmune. That was not correct. Nuke, nuke, heal 2. Nuke, nuke, heal 2. Tournamated. I can't run from this, so yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, heal 2 with you and then nuke with the other guys. We'll do it that way. That way I don't have to navigate around that Mazmune that's clogging up his inventory down there, but I just don't have the heart to get rid of. This is Mirage 2. And since I don't want to make the trek back to Lufenia if I can help it, I'm going to... just grab the treasures and we'll see where this dungeon goes. We got offense, we got defense, we got healing. We should basically be able to take anything the game can throw at us to this point. Unless we run into like 2 Warmechs. Which is a thing that can happen in Randomizer now. Instead of fighting Chaos at the end of the game, you can fight like a random, like, newly crafted, like, dungeon, like, boss. One of which is 2 Warmechs and a bunch of Evil Mans. And it's super funny, and in my test play, all the Warmechs could do, they could either attack us, which would one-shot my dudes, or they could spam their dark attack and try to blind everyone. Got a slice happening here. A Vorpal, which is not good for anything. And just fat stacks of cash. Fat stacks of cash and fat stacks of XP. We are living large, my Black Mage boys and I. Alright, so this is Earth 2. So there's 2 treasure rooms here, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? We are gonna nuke this Groger. Did Jack equip the Mazmune? He did. For single targets, I think the Mazmune is better because you're more likely to get a big hit with a bunch of critical hits. Although Black Mages, maybe not. I gotta come around far over this way to get to this treasure room. Yeah. My spikety squares, by the way, are completely randomized, which is why we ran into a Phantom here. We're gonna have to fight twice. Ugh! I didn't like that. Well, let's see what the boxes are, at least. A Heal 2 sword, a cabin. So there's nothing important in here. If we wipe, we know not to check this room again. Oh, wait a minute, I can run from this. I don't have to fight this stupid thing. Yeah, we're gonna do that again. You know, I'm gonna skip this floor because we don't actually need the money. And I know I can skip that treasure room on the next floor. Oh, there were slices in here, though. Yeah, I better get the slices. Look at this fight. This should be pretty lucrative. As long as we survive, as long as they don't pull any crazy rabbits out of their hats. But hey, the Phantom is in a spot we don't have to worry about him. All the spikety squares are randomized, which means there's a blue D out there, there's a wizard spike square out there, well, we already found the spike square with the eye. There's a pair of Agamas. There's a bunch of Frost Wolves. Like, anything you could find on a spike square in the vanilla game is on a spike square still, but all the spike squares have been shuffled everywhere. I got some Pures. I do not have Pures. Fun. We're gonna have to deal with him being poisoned. Enjoy the poison sound effect. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a Pure Potion in one of these boxes somewhere. I'm gonna put him manually in the back. And instead of nuke, 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 we'll go nuke, nuke, heal 2. I mean, we'll see what we have to do, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna go nuke, heal 2 here. And try to mitigate that poison damage he's taking. Because we were too broke to buy potions earlier, and now that I've got money, I just forgot, I guess. There's one more treasure room in here. Gargoyles are snorting at me. Maybe we'll get 2 heals off here, that'd be nice. They got frosts. They do have frosts. That's... okay. It's my healing situation. I got 13 of these. Alright. A bunch of gold. Silver bracelet we don't need. Bat, you gotta move, buddy. You gotta get out of the way. Thou shalt not suffer a bat to live. Next floor is... this is Sarda's cave, yes? Actually, I don't think Sarda's gonna give us anything, though. Because we have to kill the vampire first. Oh, if... Sarda doesn't get randomized, does he? This is actually Sarda? It is, but he's not gonna give us anything. We haven't found Earth Cave 3 yet. Okay, so we know where he is now. We might be going back there. We might not. We'll see. We need to go to a town. We need to go to a town and we need to stock up on potions. Hit an inn, probably. I'm gonna run from this Tyro. I don't feel like fighting him. I'm gonna run from these giants. I don't feel like fighting them either. Okay, a town that had heal potions. I'm actually not sure which town had heal potions. Did Gaia have heal potions? Did I not check the item shop in Gaia? Let's find out. We are going to be coming back here once we find a bottle at some point. Yeah, we got everything we could need here, so let's just stock up on these. Staying at an inn in this game, I don't think cures poison. I think you actually have to use a pure potion or something similar. It doesn't revive you either. There's a separate shop for that. I'm gonna buy 10 houses. A whole bunch of cabins just for saving out and about. 20 piers should do me for the whole game. That's that. Alright. Excellent. Hit this inn real quick, and then we will pick the next dungeon off the lists. Let's see where the Mirage Tower goes. It's actually pretty quick to reach. Is Castle Ordeals, which we cannot go into without the crown. Okay, so we're not doing anything here yet. Couldn't get me out of there, huh? Can't do it? There we go. Thanks, Jack. Get me away from this guy, too. Alright, we are going to go to the Earth Cave next. That takes me to the 3rd floor of the Sky Castle, which has just a stupid number of boxes in it. So that'll be a good place to start our slice collecting. And we might end up getting a incentivized item in here somewhere. There's a Pro Cape I don't need because I've already bought them. Do indeed have a slice. Second treasure room's over this way here. Just a whole bunch of nothing. We really just need the slices out of these boxes. All this gold, all this equipment. But this is why I like having the encounter rate turned down, is because if you get into a situation where the only dungeon you can reach is, say, this floor, and you're level 1 and you have no equipment and no way to deal damage, you can at least reach the treasure rooms. You can at least reach the treasure rooms and try to do some shopping to enjoy a quick euphemism. A little bit of gold there, so we got some slices here. I'm going to heal 2 a couple times, because somebody's underneath 150. Never mind, we're not going to heal 2 at all. Heal 2 is not a thing that happens to us. We have Matoya's Cave here. We do not have her crystal, so we may have to return here later, but she's got 3 boxes for us, so... Stole her slice, and she didn't even see me do it, because she's blind. Alright, what was nearby to the Earth Cave? Yeah. This Titan East goes to an Ice Cave floor. Where was my other Sky floor? Cardia 2 West is going to be a good place. That's got a lot of treasures just laying around. Oh yeah, they added some more ports in case you get an early ship but no airship. You can come up and check Onrak. You know what? I think I am going to check Onrak and the waterfall while I'm here. Because we still need that dwarf cave. What's a gator going to do to me? Nothing. That gator looks like a frost gator, but don't be fooled. That's just the palette shuffle doing some work. I'll murder you too. Stack them up. Let's go. We're already level 22. The Sea Shrine, floor 1. So this is potentially a big dungeon. And it's located in Onrak, which is interesting. Okay, so I guess I'm going to check the waterfall just to see if I've got a really early dwarf cave. Because I can do some easy checks in the dwarf cave and I can turn in some stuff. I've got Gurgu Volcano here. I think I'm going to check this first because it doesn't branch like the Sea Shrine floor does. This goes to, this is Earth 4. 8 boxes to check here. There should be a treasure room up north here. And then another one down in the south. An easy eye. That's an easy experience. I kind of want to attack with Jack and see how much damage he can do with the Mazmune. I don't think he's going to out-damage a nuke spell without being fasted. But I kind of want to check and see what we can do. I mean, it's not going to happen if they get nuked too early. There's the bridge. Woo! I mean, we're not going to use that bridge for anything, but it is plus 5% experience from battles, so it's not like it's useless. We're still going to do some work with that bridge, don't worry. Got a great axe. $200 damage. It's not terrible. It's not a nuke spell. It's like a mid-roll nuke spell, because nuke can roll low, whereas the Mazmune probably won't. Is this where I want to be? Down this way? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna nuke all these undead. I don't even care. We are looking for some ribbons. The way I have treasure randomized isn't just take... The traditional way to do it is take all the treasure boxes and mix them up so every treasure is still in the game, just in a different place. I've randomized to a level beyond that in this seed. I've actually... Every treasure box is rolling from a random pool of treasure. So I might not have 3 ribbons in this seed. One of the ribbons is guaranteed as a key item, I think, but beyond that, I might not see a ribbon. I really hope I do, because that will increase my survivability by a lot, but, I mean, if you don't, you don't. Kraken level 23. So what's our next floor here? This goes down to... this is Mirage 1. And there should be 8 boxes on this floor to check. In this big room here. So these are just regular vampires. These are not the boss vampires that will make Sarda give us a key item.
Shoutouts to Silver Prater for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.